All right, guys, thank you for joining me again. All right, so let's get the 5x5s out of the way. The 8 minute long 5x5s acknowledgements. Yep. All right, Dobie, Catgirl, thank you for the 5x5. Maria, Groundhog, Double Q, thank you for the 5x5. Glock, Kathleen, Maybe So, Crow, Patty, Lisa, Dan, Keeble, Adriana, Raccoon, Sojourner, Michelle, thank you for the 5x5. CJ, Big John, Water Tiger, Joanne, thank you for the 5x5. Flown Grown, Brian, 3%er, Windflower, John, thank you for the 5x5. Devil Dog, thank you for the 5x5. Gunslinger, Carrie, Palmetto, Flusterclock, thank you for the 5x5. Occult, Angelwood, and Carolina, thank you for the 5x5. And did I miss anybody? No. Big John, thank you for the 5x5. Somebody was just talking about sticking something in somebody's eye. And Franny starts the text with, bend down to grab me. I reached over and put my thumb in his eye. He screamed and ran from me. Take the eye. That was like an incomplete. That was like a. Oh, okay, wait. I was in the shower, so I told my story, but I wanted to put this out for the ladies, especially if you're small. I had a guy sneak up on me and put me in a headlock. Okay, I'm 5'2", so I had to, and then the rest of the story. Bend down to grab me. I reached over, stuck my thumb in his eye. He screamed and ran away. Very good. You can also stick your finger in their dick. I mean, if it gets to that point. He tried to kidnap me, Franny said. All right, sorry to hear that. Well, I mean, you got away with it, so. But yeah, right in the eye, the dick's all the same, dude. It's gonna fucking hurt. Just be like, Yeah. Anyway, I Googled rape acts. Are you guys gonna make me do this shit on fucking live? Okay, let's see. It's an anti-rape device. Huh. It's an anti-rape condom. Nope. That would hurt. Holy shit. Someone said I Googled it. No shit. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. That's like, yo, how do you... Nope. No. That's gotta fucking blow. Alright, guys, so... Yo, for that would be, I mean, yeah, but yo, the blood. Anyway, so guys, that the phrase is popping up again. Trust the science. We've all watched this before. We've all seen this before. We've all heard this before, and we heard this through the entire pandemic, right? So we heard, trust it, man. Trust the science, man. If you don't, you're stupid. If you don't, you're an enemy. How could you dispute it? Remember that one? How could you dispute it? And they told people if you didn't trust it, you were an idiot. How dare you tell people who are scientists that they're lying? Remember that shit. There were so many things that went along with the trust the science nonsense that it was crazy. But what I found interesting is that it's starting to pop up again, and all because they're trying to release something new. So with that, guys, being that they're trying to release something new, it's starting to pop up again. And I think that phrase, guys, brainwashed a lot of people. I think that people heard it and they're going, yeah, man. And I think that it's sort of like a rhythmic brainwashing technique. They said it enough that people believed it. They said it enough that people were like, you know what? We have to trust them. They're scientists. They know better. and they're starting it again. In fact, they're also starting it with that fake meat, that 3D meat. They're starting with that. Well, there's no sign saying that it's bad for you, but there is zero sign saying that it's good for us. But they're starting with that too. So we're starting to see that phrase more. And again, I think that phrase is a trigger for people to go, oh, we can't trust the science. We can't eat fake meat. Why not? I so want to smash my fucking computer in a million pieces. I really do. Anyway, so that is starting to get carried away, right? That is starting, it's not starting to get carried away. It was carried away. They're getting back to it, and they're making it, again, another trigger word or trigger warning for people to go, I will trust the science. And then that's that. Too many people are going to fall for it again, without a doubt. A lot of people, Weird Science, yeah, it was a good movie. I'm not going to get started on this shit, though. A lot of people, guys, still, like I said in my last live stream, I think last week, a lot of people still believe in this nonsense. They still believe that the arm ticket works. They still believe that Mr. 19 is deadly. They still believe all this nonsense. And they really believe it. Like, there is no arguing with these people. You can't convince them that they were lied to. You can't. You know what I found interesting? That there are more and more people waking up to the fact that the arm ticket was a lie. There was a Pussycat Dolls. I know a lot of you know who she was. Who they were, sorry. One of the singers, not the sexy chick, not the lead singer, but one of the other chicks, she wound up taking the arm ticket. She had MS symptoms. Not that she had it, but she had MS symptoms. She didn't make the correlation, so she went and got the second round. Things got worse. And she went through all of these issues, and she looks better now. I mean, she seems to be better now. But still, she went through this nonsense, and now she's an advocate against the arm ticket. So, all of that to be said, guys, is that all of that being said, guys, is that people are waking up, but not enough. No, not Nicole. Yeah, you know what I mean. Nicole, Nicole was the hottest one there. We're not going to get into that. We're not getting into any of that discussion. I'm sorry. I don't want to sidetrack anymore. We sidetrack enough with hot chicks and movies and firearms and how to fucking make people's day go array. We're not doing that. But we're going to talk about just be aware of this phrase starting to circle again and take people for a ride, because it's going to take people for a ride again. This feather fever nonsense is going to get out of control, and people are going to once again look at the feather fever, take a hold, pop off, and convince people to get that new round of arm tickets for that event. We were lied to so badly and so heavily. Everybody on here, for the most part, are not going to fall for it again. Well, not Nicole Kidman. She used to be hot. She still is sexy. Again, we're not going there. Anyway, it's going to... They're going to take us out for a heavier ride. I think the restrictions are going to be a lot worse. I think that's going to be bad. I think the trust the science is going to be the brainwashing technique. We're going to see posters or billboards on highways saying that. Oh, hell, they may do what they did in that movie. What's the movie? They Live, right? They're going to start putting that shit. They're going to put, like, be friendly to your neighbors, but behind it's going to be like, trust the science, you know? Take the bird fever nonsense. Trust the science. So I have a photography story to talk about, but I'll talk about it a little later. But anyway, so and my son's mother from in Connecticut is, she's not breaking my balls, but she's talking about something that went down. Yes, Kathy Avocito, Nicole, whatever her last name is. I never pronounced that last name. Right, the propaganda is going to be laid on thick, like mayonnaise, like super thick, like you couldn't breathe thick. They're going to get really out of control with this time around. I think we're definitely going to see some horrendous shit this time around. People are just going to be like, yo, you know, yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to get extremely bad. Trust the signs. Yeah, they listen. I mean, they listen. They ran with that, and people. I got into an argument, right? So I did one of those against Mr. 19 arm ticket protest in New York City. There was like 40 or 50 of us. Not a lot of people, whatever. And we were walking down the street, and some guy who was sitting on the side threw his drink at the people protesting, at us, basically. And we were trying to wake people up because people started immediately dying after the arm ticket was dispatched. And I found it interesting that this guy sitting there was like, shut up, and threw the water. So I approached him. I was like, yo, I said, who the fuck do you think you are throwing water at us? And this, that, and the third. And then one of the guys was like, he's like, yeah, but you guys are protesting against something that works. I'm like, no, it doesn't. There is zero signs saying it works. I wish I would have got that guy's name or remembered it or something, because I would have been looking him up like, yo, how you feeling? How many injections you had? You dying yet? Your dick fall off? Your wife leave you? Your dick shrivel up? You got a fucking PP now, not a Johnson anymore. Like, I would have been like, because this guy, like, and then what pissed me off, it was the audacity to throw water at people because you didn't like their opinion. Everybody else wants you to like their opinion, and if you stand against their opinions now, they want to act violent. They want to attack you. I had people attacking me because I made one comment about fucking the Blade Runner TV show coming out. One simple comment. And everybody's like, but you're a hater, you're homophobic, you're transphobic, you're an asshole, you're racist. I'm like, why am I racist? Whatever. But that's the liberals for you. You disagree with them, you're everything under the sun. You say, I don't want to take that arm ticket, you're an anti-vaxxer. I don't want to walk around with a cover on my face. You're dangerous. You're trying to kill people. Remember that? If you don't wear something over your face, you're killing people. You're as good as a murderer. I think Rachel Maddow said something to that effect. And if the feather fever gets out of hand, yo, holy shit, you're going to see a new level of stupidity on the rise. Things are going to get out of control. And the thing is, it's going to be split. There are going to be a lot of people who are like, fuck that, I'm not wearing the face covering or taking the arm ticket. And you're going to be seeing people who see people like me walking around the streets with nothing on my face trying to attack me. I hope they do. I really do. I remember there was a lady in the supermarket. I was walking around with nothing on my face, and she thought I worked at, what the fuck was the name of that place? Shit, I can't remember the name of the supermarket. But it's downtown, and Fairway. And she thought I worked there. She's like, why don't you have a face covering on? I'm like, I don't want one. She's like, I'm going to talk to your supervisor. I'm like, bitch, you think because I'm black I work here? And she was like, but what I should have done was, you want to speak to my supervisor? My name is Julio, and my supervisor's over there. Just so that she could have gone over there and made herself look stupid. We saw a lot of stupidity, and people are going to get even worse. Yeah, the laggy laptop is really pissing me off. I'm going to take it in tomorrow. I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy-ass day. Yeah, it's insane. Like, it was doing good in the first 10 minutes, and then it said, fuck you. Or maybe I should shut my computer off, cool it off. Maybe that's the problem, too. That could be it. But whatever. Gunslinger. I don't know if it's Amazon, but they're doing a Blade Runner series. But yeah, things are just going to get out of control. As far and the IQ level of people is dipping. I mean, it's got to be dropping. The amount of stupidity that's out there, it's getting strong. Like it's I can't. We go on so many stupid calls now as EMTs and firefighters and police officers. It's insane. It's kicking up a notch, man. Just people asking stupid questions. When is the fire going to be over? I don't fucking know. Why don't you ask the fire? See if you can talk to it and see if it can turn off at a specific time for you to make you feel better. People are dumb. Like, it's just retarded dumb. We need to get AP a new chair and a new laptop now. The chair is fine. Though the chair is trying to mesh with me. I took a shower the other day and I hit my back and all of this black shit started coming off of me. I was like, yo, is it trying to be one with me? My chair's attacking me and my laptop is fucking shutting down. And this is a fairly new laptop. It's only 3 years old. So I got to find out what's wrong with it. So I'm going to, like I said, make an appointment between either tomorrow or Friday and take it in and get it worked on because something's not right. My email is slow. When I try to process pictures, it's really slow now. It used to be fast. The processing videos is still fast, but it's slowing down, and I don't know why. My memory's still good. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get into it. It's just going to piss me off and annoy me. But, yeah, guys, things are just, people are just stupid. And the stupid level is just at an all-time high. When I was an EMT, I thought some of the shit I saw back then was stupid, but, yo, stupidity is like at a perfection. It's perfected. It's like perfect. Stupid. The amount of stupidness out there is just stupid. I don't understand it. I don't understand how we're going to continue to make it as a human race if we continue to get this stupid and stupider. In fact, we are, knowledge-wise, being, it's less now. Our intelligence here in the United States has dropped dramatically. In fact, in China, kids are learning about quantum computing. And here in the United States, they don't want to teach kids that because they can't understand it. It's too stressful for them. It's stressful for them because it's part of the plan. The educational system is corrupt. The educational system is definitely a part of the World Economic Forum. They have to be. Because they're telling kids here in New York City they want to get rid of the regional exam. And parents are like, they should. No, they shouldn't. Do you see what they're doing in China? China is building an army of smart geniuses. They're building an army of fighters. And we're growing an army of homos and fags. That's what we're building here in this country. We're building an army of stupid and morons and the idiocracy, as Joe, whatever the hell his name said, is getting out of control. We have kids wearing dresses, and in China, they're teaching kids how to break down firearms and put them back together again after they malfunction. There is a big fucking problem. Stephanie, I was in EMT like 21 years ago, 22 years ago. They didn't have the life vaccine, and I never even heard of that till you just mentioned it. So I don't know. The good old Heimlich maneuver works. Someone says they're using CRISPR. I don't give a fuck what they're using. They are dumbing the kids down here in the United States. They're allowing them to be on social media. Kathy Hochul came out with a social media policy of not allowing kids under the age of 12, I think, to be on social media. We have kids on social media as young as fucking 8. 8. Looking at the stupid shit on there and going, I want to change my gender too. That is the focus of the kids today here in America. Gender swapping. But kids in China are learning how to fucking cook delectable meals. But our kids can't even make toast. Because they're on TikTok, Instagram, learning how to be stupid. China has a different agenda. And that agenda is going to steamroll over this country. And they are doing so patiently. But our kids are learning how to put fucking makeup on from a guy. Anyway, I'm going to go off to here because I'm fucking tired. I'm annoyed now, and I've got to get something to eat, even though it's 10 o'clock at night. I will see a lot of you guys tomorrow morning for the Wednesday midweek report. We got some shit to go over in the midweek report. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining. I will see you guys tomorrow and the rest of you guys Thursday for the doubleheader. Good night.